Yeah, he that was old school like that too. Like he tried to light the house on fire, like he got me. I was in my room just playing with a lighter. I wasn't. I was playing with a lighter. That's like nothing. Like I was like the carpet, putting on the that's what it's called. Yeah, no, and stupid stuff too like that. Like I was big on
Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup. It seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today if they try to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Here's the pressure. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Kennesaw State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The short hands, it's Jackson. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Might as well give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the conference unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Right there.
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Owls. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Right at that angle.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up. There he goes. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Gonna swing it on second down. Fakes to grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He uncorks one deep. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline isn't up for the first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this huge team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Come on.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, wow.
This one's
That's
complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the grab over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Kennesaw State right back to work. Wants to fire on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. A shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum has shifted, and now a chance to get it back on this drive.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than you here, but it's still a positive game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. Hauls it easily
Oh
enough for
my
the first down.
God!
And now
Jesus,
the session will be questioned for a while. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Going right to work up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Thank you.
Through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to sneak it. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
We've reached a break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Under fire. He's got it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
This is so, oh my gosh, my quarterback can't throw. But at the same time, I should have kicked the field goal.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Made a defender miss. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to force that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short game.
So trash, man.
Between them and the sticks here on second down.
I got the quarterback right there, and y'all can't even hit this man.
Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Ho, ho, ho.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He caught it. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Really nice job working around, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh my gosh, he can't. Oh!
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it, just like he does here. He wants the football, but, man, you've got to make plays. And if you're going to be loud and you're going to be that guy, when the ball comes your way, you got to make plays on it, and he doesn't do it there.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive and throwing the football. But there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
That little swing pass to the right was high percentage, low productivity.
And you see this a lot in college football. This is like a run now. This is an outside run. I'm going to dump it to the running back really quickly to try to get him on the perimeter in space. It didn't work. The defense was ready for it, came up and made a nice tackle.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Man, yeah, you love to see that from your quarterback. You had to have it. This is a close football game, late in the game. He understands the situation, takes off, scrambles, makes sure he gets the first down, and we still got some more excitement to come.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Finds him
Dude,
out on the left.
right there.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Oh, hold on.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
He strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He caught it. He'll be stopped
gosh.
short of the end zone, but they'll have it
Just
first and
running.
goal. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
Now,
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Now Bearcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. Dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, if they had been able to come up with that completion, I think it would have helped out their Hail Mary opportunity. They didn't get it. This is going to take an act of God if they're going to win this game at this point.
Bringing the heat. Oh, they get to it. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that